standardization. Hey guys! Hey guys!
What's happening, Micah?
Do you know what is...
Playing ukulele.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you know what is the standardization?
What? Are you okay?
No, yesterday I dreamt about we were going back to class and we were in our English class and the teacher was explaining what's the standardization. But then I woke up and I have no idea, I don't remember. Can you help me?
No, I don't know.
It's a bit weird, but I think, Micah, I can help you with that.
But let me tell you, it's a bit complicated concept because I can think in a different way than you do. However, the main purpose of a language standardization would be to settle a standard variety of that language in a society. That would be.
Okay, and why would anyone want to have just one language variety?
What? Because with this variety, we establish a uniformity. You know, a fixed norm and form of writing and speaking for all the users of that language. But let me tell you that by doing this, we can regulate the alphabet, the writing system, the lexicality as well. I mean, a lot of things.
Oh, well, I
What?
do not know if I am asking too much, but do you know how they do such a thing?
Don't worry, Micah. And yeah, in such manner, I think it would include making dictionaries, elaborating a standardized orthography, grammar, orthoepy. It's important to promote the language so as to expand its usage in the national sphere, you know?
Oh my god.
Would
Richard,
that make
oh my
sense?
God. How do you know all that? It's awesome. I'm speechless.
It's interesting, yeah. And a rough process is needed to do such a thing. But now I can't remember the steps which we have to follow.
Oh, me! I know the steps!
Actually, I was in that class. I remember the teacher told us it was a great sociolinguistic and economic phenomenon. First comes the selection. People choose some varieties of the language. Then comes the combination of the varieties. After this, the creation of a new rules parameter, either oral or written. Then, the official codification of the new language model, with the support of new dictionaries, grammars, etc. Lastly, the adaptation of the standard in society. But I have always asked myself, why we have to follow these steps?
Well, Patrick, we have been doing it since a long time ago. I know the English example. Roman alphabet was planned for a language with a very unlike phonological system. It was never completely adapted for writing English.
But the English standardization, it's a bit different.
Yeah, but then, look, in the Middle Ages, most of the scribes were from France, so the rules for representing sounds were very different. Also, with the printing invention, the way the manuscripts were made changed, and as a consequence of the Protestantism, they needed new documents.
And there it was, when it changed to the system we all know now, no?
Yes, and finally, actual orthography appears for two major centers of standardization, British and American English.
Hey Claudia!
What's happening?
Nothing, I just want to ask you if you see this normal. I'm really shocked. I mean, she calls us and before asking us how we are, she asks if we know what the standardization is.
Yeah, it seems she's really bored at this point of the quarantine. And she has nothing better to do. And now she would also like us to tell her which are the best English dictionaries and how to look up for a word in them.
If it is a well-known fact around the world that the Oxford Dictionary and the Merriam-Webster's College Age dictionaries are the most important in English language.
Yes, don't forget the Cherokee language and dictionary. It is also very relevant. And do you know that in Europe the language academies were created to codify the language? But on the contrary, in England has never been a known standardization academy.
Wow, I didn't know it. It is a really, really interesting fact. I have to go.
Okay, bye.
Hi, Patrick.
Hey, Busy!
What's wrong?
Do you think this is normal, really? With all the tasks we have and the exams around the corner, and she's asking what the standardization is. Like, if we don't have more things to do.
Yeah, she's a little crazy, but she's a good girl though. And it's always a good thing to learn new stuff, don't you think?
Yeah, maybe.
And you know what? Standardization has been carried out since alphabets and written text appeared. Because each speech community needed its own system to perpetuate itself through time. But as we know it nowadays,
Yes.
it dates from the 20th century.
Yes. I have to go. Okay, bye.
Oh, bye.
A bit annoying. I'm very tired of my new classmate.
It's all clear now, Micah.
Oh, yes, I think after all you've explained to me, I think I understand now what is standardization. First of all, standardization regulates the use of the standard language in all spheres of public life. And thanks to the standardization, languages have rules that are common for all their users, which makes it easy to learn the language.
You've become a standardization expert.
Thank you.
But don't forget that a language standardization is never complete, but will continue revising itself as long as the language is still in use, you know.
But that's not it, guys. Do you know the main purpose of the subject in question, standardization, is to make any language last through time, certainly considering that all languages are the same.
You got it, Micah. Very good.
Thank you, guys. This is the best day of my life. Bye.